English sentences using verbs, regular and irregular verbs. You can adjust the language according to your preference. Choose the program that suits your needs from the playlist. Customize the subtitle position on your laptop, and adjust the video speed with the slider to suit your needs and comfort. Let's grow together through your subscribe and like on this video.
Global travelers craved authentic destinations. Local planners created sustainable tourism visions. Quiet investments crept into coastal villages. Early reports cribbed lessons from older tourism models. Trade routes crossed historic landscapes. Festivals crowded ancient town squares. Economic crises crushed fragile tourism sectors. Small businesses cried for government support. Policy reforms curbed excessive speculation. Innovation programs cured structural stagnation. New highways curved across mountain valleys. Regulation cut illegal land conversion. Sustainable mobility programs cycle tourists through cities. Corruption scandals damaged investor confidence. Cultural festivals were danced through public squares. Young entrepreneurs dared to launch tourism startups. Policymakers dashed toward rapid reform. Night markets dazzled international visitors. Tourism ministries dealt with global competition. Old infrastructure decayed under neglect. National leaders decided tourism priorities. The president declared tourism a strategic industry. Cities decorated heritage districts. Poverty rates decreased through tourism employment. Communities dedicated land to conservation. Political conflict delayed infrastructure projects. Regulators deleted illegal licenses. Officials denied corruption allegations. Small islands depended on visitors' spending. Rural families deprived of opportunity migrated earlier. Cultural identity derived strength from heritage tourism. Guides described ancient traditions. Visitors desired authentic cultural experiences. Environmental disasters destroyed fragile reefs. Government agencies detached tourism from illegal mining. Researchers detected geothermal tourism potential. National planners determined new tourism zones. Investment policies developed eco-resorts. Some traditional practices died under modernization. Tourism strategies differed between regions. Engineers dug foundations for new airports. Economists digested tourism statistics. Power shortages dimmed tourism growth. Sustainable regulation diminished environmental damage. Diplomat dined during tourism summits. Entrepreneurs dipped into new tourism markets. Governments directed national tourism campaigns. Old industries disappeared from coastal towns. Scientists discovered geothermal attractions. Experts discussed tourism regulation. Some operators disobeyed environmental rules. Tourism boards displayed global statistics. Authorities disposed of illegal waste sites. Agencies distributed tourism revenue grants. Loud nightlife disturbed residents. Abandoned resorts disused valuable land. Investors dived into marine tourism. Governments divided tourism zones strategically. Policymakers did structural reforms. Strategic planning done earlier shaped success. Philanthropists donated cultural preservation funds. Analysts downloaded tourism data sets. Entrepreneurs dragged investors into negotiations. Architects drew visionary resort designs. New maps, drawn earlier, guided infrastructure. Innovators dreamt of smart tourism cities. Workers dressed historic streets with banners. Engineers drilled geothermal wells. Visitors drank deeply from cultural experiences. Tourism campaigns drove regional promotion. Policy reforms driven economic revival. Traders dropped prices for festivals. Fishermen dried seafood traditions. Communities dumped waste responsibly. Indigenous groups dwelt near sacred mountains. Artisans dyed traditional fabrics. Families earned tourism income. Cultural heritage, eaten by neglect earlier, demanded protection. Universities educated tourism professionals. Training programs empowered young entrepreneurs. Governments emptied corruption networks. National parks encircled biodiversity zones. Policies encouraged sustainable tourism. Illegal resorts encroached on protected forests. Pollution endangered coastal ecosystems. Legislators endorsed tourism reform laws. Communities endured economic transitions. Artists engraved cultural heritage in architecture. Tourists enjoyed authentic destinations. Resorts enlarged coastal economies. Scholars enlightened policymakers. Investors entered tourism markets. Rival cities envied tourism success. New branding erased negative stereotypes. Travelers escaped urban stress. Tropical heat evaporated morning fog. Cultures exchanged global experiences. Delegates exclaimed over tourism opportunities. Policies excluded harmful investments. Tourism economies existed worldwide. Infrastructure expanded national capacity.